Yeah, so I haven't been posting for the last 3 weeks, I guess. Haven't done anything. What have I been doing? That's probably the biggest question right now. Well, I've been working on a little project, a little program that maybe some of you are interested in. Basically, in the spirit of coronavirus, my school is obviously also using an online platform, and it uses Moodle. You probably know about it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's quite known. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Uh, 174 million users in 230 countries. This is Germany, so that's why you can't read it. Ha! Got him. So yeah, it's actually quite known. And yeah, basically we use this website to educate, to receive education. And basically, we get tasks via these courses, and they're just there, basically. And you have to just do them and plan your day yourself, which tasks you want to do when. And organization hasn't been really easy, and this website, in my opinion, does not make that any easier for me. I mean, I was quite demotivated since, I didn't have that go to school effect, that theater effect where you go to school and then you kind of feel like, yeah, I have to get into this mode. You kind of just switch modes and you start, working. So first of all, I was not that disciplined, right? And I didn't want to organize that much. And besides that, this website doesn't make organization any easier. Let me explain. All of these tasks that you see here, I'm done with them. I'm done with all of them, except for two. But I couldn't care less about them because we actually still have some time. So this and this. We have lots of time for this one task, and I can do this task today, I guess. So all of the rest of all of these tasks, I've already done. And the worst part about it is it's still here. It still shows all of these tasks, and it doesn't really help when I want to plan my day. And in addition to that, it has this website. The Moodle has a calendar site, I guess, and it shows all of the tasks, and in a calendar, and when you have to actually get them done. This calendar, it shows you all of the tasks that you had to do and that you have to do. The problem is, I'm done. For example, on this day, the 3rd of April. You see these tasks? Jesus! Like, if I saw this and I didn't do any of these tasks, I would kill myself. Joke's on you, because I'm done with all of them, right? I'm actually done. But they're still getting displayed, and every time I see this, it's just so... I can't explain it, but it doesn't make organization much easier for me. For example, today is Saturday, or on the day I'm recording this. It's Saturday, and it says that I have a task. I don't actually have to do this task. I'm done. So what I decided to do is make a program that makes organization much easier. Let me just showcase it. It's quite straightforward, actually. You just click on it, and then you do things. So you just log into Moodle as you normally would. You just wait. Actually, you don't have to wait because my program is hella quick. So today is Saturday. It actually shows what day it is, right? And it shows you all of the tasks that you actually have to do. One task. That's it. See? See what I'm talking about? It filters all of the tasks to a point where only the relevant tasks remain, and you can actually delete tasks if you want, unlike in Moodle. So for example, this task, even though I still have to do it, I can delete it with that X button, but before I do that, I actually want to show you something, which is if you're done with that task, you obviously have to submit an entry. So you click on this I thing, and then you can submit this task, and you're done. And when you've done that, you can also click on the refresh thingy, this refresh stuff, and then it will disappear. Actually, let me do that for demonstration purposes. Just my teacher won't be very happy, but let me just drag and drop some random. Let me do. Let me just see a picture, maybe. Yeah, picture. Just a picture. See, now I've submitted the task, right? I've done that. Refresh. Deleted. Gone. Wiped out of this world, right? So yeah, if you submit a task, then it actually disappears. So it filters it to a point where it's actually relevant. Anyways, actually, let me take this opportunity to show you another thing that this program can do, and that is now I've deleted the task, right, accidentally, but I can modify tasks in a way that I can like do stuff. Yeah, good explanation. Anyways, you can add your own tasks. That's what you can do. So, the task was what we call a Raumanalyse, and it was at 20 o'clock, right? Or 20 o'clock, yeah, sure. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So you can just click on that, and then you're done. And, you know, I've made a task, and now it's here again. Sure, it doesn't display it under the tab Moodle tasks, but it's my own task, so it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Yeah, I should probably also mention that you can click on each and every individual date, and it basically shows you the tasks that you have for this day, the Moodle tasks, and your own tasks that you have made. And of course, I don't have anything, and I'm just done with every one of them. I'm just so quick, you know, I'm just so efficient, so perfect. Whoever calls themselves perfect, like unironically, should burn in hell, yes. Anyways, so yeah, let's say I'm done with this task. Let's say I want to add another task. Yeah, I'm a very disciplined person. I want to do more. So let's say I want to study maths at 17 o'clock. That's just like the thing that says here. You can do that, and then it gets added, right? And you can add on every day. Like you can do whatever you want, you know. And it displays it as well. It refreshes it automatically. And if it doesn't refresh it automatically, which I don't know why would happen, then you can click on this refresh button or refresh button, and it just refreshes the whole thing. That shouldn't happen, but just in case, you know. Right? So you can delete these tasks. Obviously, you don't want to study maths, or actually, no. Let me actually do some planning. Today, I actually want to do some. So this is today, right? Today's Saturday. I actually want to do some maths, right? Or not, maybe not at 17 o'clock. Yeah, maybe at 17 o'clock. Maybe at 5 o'clock. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, you can add that. In this case, it doesn't actually show that because today is Saturday, and you know, maybe I'll work on that later, where I can where it'll display this day with another color, I guess, that indicates that that this is today, and you also have a task on this day. Maybe I'll do that, but again, this is the first prototype, so yeah. So you can do that. Another thing that you can do now, I've gotten another task per Moodle, and it's basically an English task that I've already done. And this task is actually, you don't actually have to do it. You can click on that I, as I've said. Click on that I to get redirected to a website or a site that describes the task better, I guess. That gives you an in-depth description of this task. As you can see, it is an English task, so my teacher obviously writes in English, so you can understand this now. At school, I'm going to check if you have done all the exercises above. That obviously means that I don't actually have to submit a task. So that means I'm not going to submit the task, right? So I can just delete it. Just click on this X. It says like, are you sure you want to delete it? And just say yes. And it's deleted and it's gone. So, right? So yeah, that's basically how this program works. You can also switch to other months if you want to see the tasks for those months. So that's basically what I've been working on this this whole time. So let's get into the code. So describing the code is actually quite simple. I'm not going to go through every detail because obviously that would be a little bit that would take a long time because I mean, yes, this code it's 600 lines. Yes, it's 637 lines. I'm not gonna like or 637. Yeah, right. Lines. I'm not gonna actually go through every one of them. But yeah. Anyways, let's just get into it. At the beginning, we import all of the things that we need for this project. One of the two main aspects is Beautiful Soup. And what you can do with that module or that package is basically scrape websites to receive information from this website, like the tasks that you have to do, right? And another important one is date time, because we have that calendar and we obviously need to configure that via or with the help of this module. We also have some other I guess modules that also help. For example, the web browser that redirects you to that one site that provides you with more information about that task. But we also have requests in order to post data, for example, your Moodle information, to that website in order to log in the first place. Kinter, probably know it. Just it helps display the tasks. It's the UI basically. So those are the modules, right? So what does it do? Let's start from the beginning where you have to log in. Basically, this is the function that does the whole login thingy, and it makes a sort of it makes a window, and you can put your information in there, and then click a button, the submit button, and then it calls these few functions. So this first function, extract info, it basically extracts all of the information from that from the Moodle website, again via the Beautiful Soup module. And so that's what it does. It puts all of the tasks on Moodle into a dictionary called Abgabetermine. The keys are always dates concerning when you have to do these tasks or submit these tasks, and the values are the information about that task and the time, the time at which you have to actually submit the task and get it done. So that's what extract info does, and it takes these two arguments, which are just data, or they're just they're the information. It's the username and the password basically, and it gets put into that and logs into that website and does all the good stuff. Then another function is called filter Abgabetermine, and it basically filters all of the tasks in a way so that it is actually relevant. This program has two files that store two sets of information basically. The first one is called personally discarded tasks. So those are all of the tasks that you don't want to show up. So for example, there was this English task. You probably remember in this video that I've just where I click on the X button and it just deleted it. Basically, that's what it does. When you click on that X button, that task gets written into this this text file, and it filters. And the next time you open this or start this program, it filters the tasks in a way so it doesn't display the tasks that you have already deleted, right? Another thing, that's the first thing. So it filters it in a way that there's only information that you need. And then it actually initializes configures the calendar. It displays the whole thing. And so it draws the current month that we're in. And yeah, so the current month, the calendar is basically made out of multiple buttons. And those buttons open individual windows with individual tasks, basically. And since we have this Abgabetermine dictionary, we can now go through that dictionary and see whether or not this button, which has its own date time as a property, if this button actually, owns, or this date actually owns any tasks. And if it owns it, then it will display it as red. So that's basically what it does. I hope that's understandable. And another thing it does is it reads from this personal tasks text file. And it's basically, this file contains all of the tasks that you have added yourself via that one plus sign that you could click. And it goes through this file basically, and yeah, it displays it. It displays it, right? So that's basically what this program does. It's quite straightforward if you explain it on this level of simplicity, I guess, or yeah. But I really took a long time to, actually code all of this, and there were a lot of problems, and I had to do a lot of problem solving. It was sometimes it was definitely really stressful because I just really desperately wanted it to work. And here is where I just realized a few problems, and that is, I was so desperate to get this program done because, or there's no reason. I guess it's just a beginner's mistake that you're just so, I guess, focused on just getting the program to work. You don't care anymore about the program structure. You don't care about beautiful code. And that's just what happened at some parts. I just realized how inconsistent my coding was, and how some parts of the code just wasn't that, it couldn't be considered beautiful code. And I could imagine that if I look at this, or I want to work on this program later on in life, that I would have no idea what this is all about. Or I would have an idea, but I would take some time to actually understand the whole structure. There was not much documentation in this code either. I didn't do a lot of commenting. So yeah, it doesn't really, I realized that I've just been way too focused on trying to get this program to work, and not planning the structure of this program enough. This has also been the problem in my last few projects that I've made. So my projects consist of first of all a turtle game, I guess. Might show that in another video. A tic-tac-toe AI that cannot lose, and this one. So this is my third Python project, and I just realized in each and every project, it's just not structured. Every time I'm just too focused on getting it to work. I just rush it, right? And I realized that I have to fix this. So the next project that I'm going to work on, I'm definitely going to focus on taking it slow and just making sure that I have a structure, or thinking more about the structure of this program in a way that no bugs can possibly occur, and if bugs occur, I can easily fix them, right? So that's one of the things that I've realized. And I guess that's really it. And another problem was also that I decided to put everything in one file. One file, yes, one file. The whole program is stored in one file. And obviously, that is not, I don't actually think that's that efficient, right? Because if you store it in multiple files, it will obviously be more structured, and you actually know what's happening, right? I actually tried that at one point to put a few functions into another file called functions.py, but it didn't work in the end. Again, I'm pretty sure I could have achieved that, or I could have done that so that it works. if I just tried longer. But again, I was just so focused on even getting this program to work that I just decided to scrap that idea to just not put the code into multiple Python files. So yeah, that was basically this video. I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing for the last few weeks, and also share with you what I've learned, um, while making this project, what I can improve on in my next project. If any of you guys actually use the Moodle platform, then I don't know, maybe write in the comment sections below. And if this video gets enough attention and enough people actually request it, I might actually put this program onto my website and make it open source so you guys can install it. And yeah, so maybe I'll do that. And if you guys have any suggestions for the next project that I should be working on, because I genuinely had a lot of fun programming this, then please do comment something. And yeah, I might work on it. But for now, the next thing that I'm going to do is probably work on like programming problems, and get better at those. And my next thing will probably be to learn a bit of Java and try to program a Minecraft mod. But it's not for sure yet. So if any of you have any, ideas and things that you want me to do, then go ahead, write in the comment section below. Do something, post something. I don't know. Do whatever, really. So yeah, see you next time in like, I don't know, a few weeks or something. After I've done a few things. Yeah. See you later. By the way, this video is sponsored